speak to you in the name of God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. A few weeks ago, my family went to our first Nationals game for the season. And it happened to also be the first game where Bryce Harper was returning after taking that $330 million contract with the Phillies and moving to Philadelphia. Now, the last time that we had gone was at the end of last season, and of course then, Bryce Harper was our home team hero. And when he came out into the field, everybody cheered, and when he hit a great hit or he caught a ball in the outfield, everybody chanted, MVP, MVP. This time, things were a little bit different. This time, when he came out, the boos were so loud that they echoed through the stadium. This time, if anyone was wearing Harper's jerseys, they were defaced with the word traitor. People were yelling out, sell out, go home to Philadelphia. And when he was up at bat, the group behind me started yelling out, Scherzer, hit him in the jaw. How the tides had turned. I felt like I was getting a glimpse of the flip sides of humanity. Sometimes we can be so welcoming, so inviting, so forgiving and loving. And sometimes we can be so cold, so grudging, so mean-hearted and cruel. We humans can be very fickle, very unpredictable. That turn can happen very fast and without much warning. And of course, it is full on present in our stories this morning. We can see the extremes of those human flip sides today. We started with the story of Jesus entering into Jerusalem, and he is riding that donkey, and people are waving their branches, and they're shouting, "Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." They're putting their cloaks down before him. There is so much triumph, so much joy, so much hope in this story. If the people weren't shouting, the stones would cry out. And then, of course, just a few days later, we get the story of the Passion. Now Jesus is being betrayed and denied by his friends. Now people are shouting out, "Crucify, crucify him." Now he is arrested, he is tortured, and he is put to death. Oh, how the tide has turned. It's hard to believe that these stories can possibly involve the same people. And yet somehow, even in these impossible opposites, we get a picture of Jesus that is maybe more clear than we've gotten before. We can see God more clearly than we've seen before. Jesus lives through dying. Jesus wins through losing. And somehow the light of God is even more clearly present in the darkness. God meets anger with forgiveness and hatred with love and power with humility. And somehow, in those extremes, we can be assured that we have a God who walks with us no matter what. That our God stretches out arms of love even on the hard, cruel wood of the cross. I speak to you in the name of God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Amen.